All right, Paladin fanboy here. This is like an offline thing, I guess. I'm trying to do this quickly to figure out what I'm doing. So we're gonna play a clip from one of my most recent games here on Overwatch. How do I do it? Do I go? Is it F1 for me? No. F5 for me? No. Sorry, trying to learn. Aha. So I felt I did very, very well with this. So I'm kind of going to let this play. I might mute myself, might come back in. No, I'll leave that there. I want to move me. No, not you. I'm gonna move this just right here. I don't want to hide that much. So Sigma's one of my favorite tanks. One of the ones that I have a lot of fun with. And I don't know. I just feel like I understand the dynamics decently. I know there's still things I struggle with, but this is one of like my best games ever as a Sigma. Playing against Junkrat. So yeah, there's a few things I felt I did very, very well. I don't know, just my own personal views. So yeah, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna let this kind of play through, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So if you do like what you see here, you can always hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. Sorry for blocking into good content. So I'll sit back, I'll fade myself out, and I'll let you enjoy. I guess the other thing, sorry, just coming back in. The other thing I guess for me is like I just finished a 12-hour shift before this all went down. I had a long day shift. I was like, okay, you know what? Um, and you're only seeing the characters when they're walking by like that because it's a replay. I promise. There's no other fancy gimmicks or cheats or anything like that ongoing. I really promise. It's just this because it's a review. I hope. But yeah, just like had a very long 12-hour shift today. Um, don't do well with day shifts, so it's like, you know what? Like I want to play a couple games to enjoy myself, and hopefully this is going to make it a bit better. So I don't know. I guess that's kind of why it made it even more bittersweet for me. Again, post edit. Just I don't know. I guess sometimes when I'm doing stuff like this, I get a little. I forget about my shield. I could have probably brought it down and brought it back up there again, but you know, small things I'm picking on myself over. So I was actually very worried there that I was going to get caught by that ult there. I was like, I'm going to get hit. I'm going to get hit. I'm going to get hit. Especially like weaving here. I'm like, okay, I'm getting hit gently from time to time. And I was just, I was like, oh, no, no, don't sit there. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, crap. So even when I feel good, I still, you know, there's still moments of panic. I didn't think I was going to capture anybody with this either. I mean, it was the end of the match. There's no chance of them coming back at that point. But I was like, oh, man, like, so went up quite easily, 1-0. And we move into round two. Okay, good. It goes right into it. I was like, oh, I hope that this works. I know I can't speed it up. I don't want to. I don't want to screw with what's working. I think at this point, one of the DPS is complaining that somebody else is getting pocketed. I don't know. Whatever. So then me being saucy and just working a 12-hour shift basically was like, well, I mean, I'm wearing scrub pants. I got a lot of pockets on right now, so I think it was this one. I don't know. Anyways, I made a comment this night that I was like, I just almost super proud of myself. Just trying to be silly. This one didn't go as well as round one because like they got to the top first, and it makes a huge difference with this. My push tactics kind of were a little. You really have to be all in to doing this, and I kept missing key shots. Like I was like, okay, we're doing well, and like that rock, I thought I was gonna hit there with that, but then I ended up dying. So I went 11-0 on that first one, and they ended up getting a team kill here. Like that's just how they were doing. Like they really came together that next match. And we couldn't get the top of this one. So I was like, come on, man. Like, we gotta be able to do this. Like, right? I got there. I was like, yeah, I got Torbjorn. Okay. But by the time I even get back up there, like, they were like, no, we're going hard. I kept getting booped up like that because of the, I'm assuming it was Junkrat's little bomby things there. I kept getting lifted up with it too, so that really didn't help me. Try getting revived here. And it's like last match or last round, I would have felt that I would have got that there, like that aggression, that rock. 14 health is what this Junkrat's sitting at right now, for the record. I was like, okay, so close to death. I got this. Right there, 14 health when I die. I was like, oh man, so close. Right, and you can see like Junkrat, or not Junkrat, sorry, Junker Queen's like super low there. Like it was just like these like close periods where we almost had it, but not quite. So I was like, okay. You know, one last try. Let's see what we can do with this. Then I seen this. I was like, oh no. I was like, let's see if we can. No, we missed that. Okay, this might go okay. We'll see. Then I started getting panicked because I heard the ult coming from Junkrat, but luckily that went down earlier than not. We get this for a hot minute here. Due to Bob. Bob completely dominated there to help us get this point. I thought if I could take out one or two of them there that would make a difference, but I didn't quite get them well enough initially for where I wanted. Like, it was so close. Sorry, we're doing like some, you know, after everything went down, so. But, you know, we just said, like, let's do it, guys. I don't know any of these people by group. And we're like, okay, it's tied up. We got a chance here. Let's see what we can do with this. And hopefully we can pull this back together. I think this is where I'm typing out that comment. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm typing out that comment. But, you know, and I also just said, like, listen, we can still do it kind of thing, right? So, really felt we still had a good chance with it. So, we go into the last one here, and this is where I completely and utterly pop off. Or I feel I did. Could I have done better? I'm sure you could argue that. But, I was like, okay. And I get, like, that internal, like, challenge. I'm like, no. I've been doing well. At this point, I'm sitting just below 10k in both mitigation and damage. I know there's a couple points here, like the Life Weaver up there is just pelting me. But I'm trying to shoot past the Junker Queen here, but she is in my face this whole go. I'm trying to focus on the back healers, like, as best I can. But our DPS and one of our healers there take care of everything. We capture the point, right? Beautifully. Great. Mercy coming behind me, holding things on the go just so we get back. But no, Moira's doing quite well up there, keeping everybody alive for the moment. They all jumped forward. I was like, uh-oh, this is not going to be good. But they backed up here, which I was like, okay, fair. Like, they want to get together. But then I'm like, no. They're all lumped together, and I can see they're low enough, so let's go. So I start pushing here. And we just kept going. And we kept going. And it's this point here we all kind of think, and no. At 45%, they're still not back yet. We're like, no, we got this. We got this. And between the healing, keeping us all going, I'm trying to keep the barriers up best I can. We start just pelting. I kind of don't like when this happens sometimes. But I was like, you know what? They were good. Like, I mean, I think they could turn it back on really quickly. Let's see what we can do with this. I'm like, alt with 4 of them in it. Let's go. Bob's out to this point. The only thing left right now is Torbjorn. I don't know how you enunciate that properly, but we basically clean it there and we finish. I believe I finished with like 18,000 nits and 12,000 damage. I don't remember which, but definitely numbers that are one of my best games to date. While we finish this video up, I will remind you to do that subscribe thing here on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. So let's see. How do I go back? Game reports. It was Nepal. View game reports. And I'm trying to do my own personal stats. It has nothing to do with anybody else below me. It's not to compare against any of these people. They all it was a great match both ways. I really think the other team absolutely could have made a difference there. But I finished 23, 5, and 5, 12,000 damage. Oh, 14,000 hits. Sorry, my apologies. But definitely one of my absolute best games to date. Pumping out just as many as eliminations as one of her, or 2 DPS actually. So kudos to the team that I did play with. It was absolutely phenomenal. And I have to say, I don't know. What do you think? Comment down below how you think I did. I know there's a couple of spots, like I said, like where the shield I go out, I probably could retract where it could be building back up. But I don't know. One of my best games, I think, as a Sigma. So anyways, guys, Paladin Fanboy here. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again soon. Take care.